Hey gang, welcome back for another episode of Hardcore Minecraft with me, Golden Demon. Today, we are gonna build that magma farm. That's right. We're getting into it. It's a great tutorial if you wanted to look it up specifically. It's by Potato Noir. I'll leave a link in the description, obviously. But I put a little twist on mine because I really do want to gas proof it. So by the end of this, you'll see a magma farm with gas proofing all set up and done. It's already done. This is me from the future telling you about the things from the past. So without further ado, let's get into it and start this episode of Hardcore Minecraft. Don't forget to like and subscribe. After consulting Chunkbase, I found decent size one just directly north. Easy peasy. We're watching our biome. Just waiting for it to change. Right there. There it is. Now, I'm looking at the chunk base, and there's a very odd shape to this basalt delta, so I'm going to make sure I head to the center, which is about 277 or 250, say, by negative 530. Okay, so here's about the center. So here's where we'll start our build. Let's toss down a rocket. Let's toss down a torch to show like this is about the center of the biome. And then from here, we don't have to be exactly in the center of the biome for anything like that. Let's take a gander at the nether that we're looking at below us. Okay, so we're kind of high for the spawning spots. So we need to make sure that we're exact with where we end up setting up. Let's throw down our ender chest, and let's throw down our supplies, and we can even throw down our redstone chest and our... Let's go ahead and do stone and wood. Ugh. I don't have a lot of wood, do I? We're going to have to make more wood. Still, that should be plenty of supplies. We will get through this, no problem. Okay, so it's a 9x9 platform, right? We got that. And now we're going to build up the unloader. And we're going to we're going to place the other end so that it's, so that we'll have something to go back on, right? So basically this sends this is the block that the minecart will run into, and then it'll send it back the other way. And on this end, we're doing the unloader. Except I didn't notice he built this whole platform up a step. So yeah. Can I make that jump? Yep. So like I said, a 9x9 platform with a block up so that your Minecraft cart, your minecart can bump off of that. And then over here, we're going to make some temporary blocks, right? Those are temporary. And we're going to build the unloader. So this goes into a hopper will go here. And then off the hopper, we're doing a comparator. And then that goes into a block with a torch. And then the torch goes up into that. And then a repeater goes back. And then that goes into a block as well. And then that's the collection done. Or the unloader. Not the full collection, obviously. We have that next. Oh, that's right. I also wanted to do, so there's this. So the hopper will go into the crafter. And then from there, I haven't really watched the next part of the tutorial, but I'm assuming we're putting in the rails, both the powered and the unpowered. So let's go ahead and grab our rails. Oh, and that's why it needs to be up a level, because he didn't want to use full blocks of redstone to power the rails. That makes sense. Because when we put down the powered rails, if we put a lever underneath, that's going to be how he powers it. I almost guarantee it. I don't know how that works. You just put the chests in, and 2 of the chests he put on top of this. Does the crafter export out of any face? Either way, he get 6 chests. We'll start with the same. We might need to go with more, but for now, we'll just do the same. Oh, and he had some extra hoppers to load down the chests. So he put in his like so. So we'll do the same. And then he went boom, 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 boom. And then from there, you drop the... So I'm guessing this will export up. And then from there, it goes down. If that's true, that's something else that I need to start doing, because that's moving blocks up. It's kind of one of those things that's difficult in Minecraft, right? So his farm does a thing where he's very efficient with his use of powered rails. So he puts one here, and then we go all the way around. Oop, not all the way around. And then here he puts another 2. Leaving us with 3 in our inventory. And the last 3, so there's 1 here. And then there's another 2 right here. Now we won't put them in place until we get there. Oh, actually, I think they're here. No, it's here. Yeah, okay. Second guessing myself. And then the last one goes there. So then what happens is, while the minecart's flowing, oh, we need to put on our levers too. Let's do that real quick. So we need to go under this. And then that's the unloader. The unloader doesn't need power because it's got its own power. And then we'll go under this. Oh, I think that might be too far away. Yep. So there's that one and that one. And then this one. So now, like I was saying, so what's going to happen is the mine cart at this end of it, this is the dead end, comes down the track. This is still powered, hits a solid block, shoots back the other way. Powered rails. I'm assuming he's got enough in here, probably just enough to get back and forth without a problem. And then this one, when the hopper mine cart hits this block and there's something in it, as it's rolling in, this hopper is going to pull out that first item. And when it pulls out that first item, the comparator is going to turn on, right? The comparator that's actually, I guess it's underneath all this. So the comparator is going to turn on. And when the comparator turns on, it turns off that torch. When that torch turns off, this repeater turns off. When this repeater turns off, this rail unpowers. So as it comes in and the first item is pulled out into that hopper, this powered rail is going to turn off. Once the hopper is empty again, it's going to turn back on. And it'll be, your mine cart will be against a solid block on a powered rail, so it'll shoot back off. So that's how these little unloaders work. They're really small, which is kind of cool. It's a very very eloquent solution to the problem at hand. So let's move on to the next part of the farm, which is, building the farm. So I went back and watched and figured out why he had a trapdoor in his why there's a trapdoor in the parts list, the materials. It's because he uses a trapdoor to get underneath the blocks. Like he just placed the trapdoor here, gets here, closes the trapdoor, and that puts him down into swim mode. We just used our wings to do that. So anyway, I just thought that was fun to share. Let's go ahead and put our cart on here too and get that started. We might end up hitting it from time to time and need to bump it, but for now we can get it started doing its thing. Let's grab our dirt. It is dirt time and then sweetberry time. So basically we're filling in everything above except the corners. And then honestly, we can watch. Oh, yeah, we can watch the unloader work. Watch. So it picked up the torches, right? So it pops on and it's already unloaded and it's off to the races again. And now we have our torches back somewhere. Oh, probably in the crafter. Yeah. They're not gonna craft anything. You can't craft anything into 2 torches. We are starting to get higher and higher. I think while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and slab off parts of this. That's something else he talks about. He's like, there's not enough point. You're not going to get that many things spawning. And I'm of the school of thought that if it can, it will. And if I can prevent it from spawning, I'm going to. So we're going to put some slabs across the top of these chests. I think maybe even here. I'm not certain what the plans are for these corners, but let's go ahead and slab over the top of the chests first at the very least. And then if we come back to the farm and these are still open, we'll slab over the top of that too. I think I'm going to try building this part out of acacia planks. So what we're doing is we're building a 3-high wall all the way around this. Like that. Not like that. Like that. So what we just did was built the kill chamber for the magma cubes. So in the middle here, there's going to be a golem, just like the slime farm. And they're going to aggro to the golem and fall down inside this pit. This pit will be filled with the sweetberry bushes, which will slowly, but as fast as we can, kill the magma cubes. And then the drops will land on the dirt. And the hopper mine cart going around underneath it will pick them up and drop them in chests for us. Easy as pie. Now from there, we're going to start the spawning slabs. Oops, that's not the right block. I wanted this. So from here, we're going to start the spawning slabs, and we're going to make that out of a different material. What are we going to make that out of? Actually, I wonder if we could use... We have a decent amount of acacia. We probably should do some math if we're going to try, though. That would make me 688 slabs. It's not enough to do the whole farm, but I might do the first level out of acacia slabs. So first up, we do a son of a gun. Where's my... Okay, good. Ow. So first up, we do a little square, and it should be 9 by 9. 1. He even makes the mistake himself. So it's from these corner spots. 1, 2. So you're counting this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, 9. Lost a slab. Never going to get it back. Way too far away. So anyway, 9 by 9 square. And then we fill that in, and we do it on all sides. Look what we got already. Yay. Of course, it could have waited for me. I'd really like it if it would wait for me to have the farm done, but that's fine. Now we just need to connect them up. dang. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more slabs. There we go. And then we're going to do a second level as well, but the second level we'll do out of stone. And that might look kind of cool, you know, doing doing 2 different layers out of 2 different colors. Might be fun. So now we're going to put in the golem. So we're coming to the center. Yeah, there we go. So we're just trying to get exactly in the center. Oh, and you know what? We'll go ahead and make this block more resilient. Then we'll do that. And then we're going to put the glass panes around at least the one level. And then boop. And then we'll remove all these dirt blocks. Now, still with temporary blocks, we're going to go up 4. 3, well, 3, yeah, 4, and then on the 4th level is, oh, crap. Okay. Pretend I didn't do it that way. Pretend I did it the right way. Let's do these slabs out of cobble. So basically, we're just going to go up 4, and we're going to do the same pattern that we just did. So. Perfect. Oh, crap. I think maybe I should put it in the kill box already. Yeah, we're going to put in the... Let's put in the golem. Oh, actually, you know, while I'm here and thinking about it, it's probably also a good idea to put the sweet berries in place. Oh, baby sweetberry bushes don't hurt anything. That's why the bone meal. Oh, I can't get out of this. Hopefully while I'm just walking around here, they'll grow. I think they do. Obviously they do. They have to grow, right? Let's get back up there and finish our slabbing. I'm not going to have enough slabs. Let's go make some more. Where we got? Okay, so there. Oh, a little bit more. There's the spawning pads done. We're just going to do these, right? All the way out. And then we need temporary blocks again. Let's use these for now. And then we'll go, so it's 5 by, so this can go 4 in between and another string of glass. We should have brought more glass. Okie dokie. So we're going to have to go back to the base and grab some more glass. And we're also going to have to grab some bone meal because I think we need to speed that process up. So let's go do that. We are going to come back to a mess, I think. Oh, you know what? We can put in some of the leaves. He's also got an idea that's really great about magma cubes and how they jump. And I'm really impressed. This is a new kind of concept that you don't really see a lot. Do I have some temp blocks? Yep. So basically speaking, magma cubes are, they won't fit between a too wide space. Let's go ahead and help him out there. So they do aggro straight to that golem. That's good. And down into the kill chamber. Perfect. Right? That works. But anyway, magma cubes need a 2x2 spot, the big ones. So what ends up happening is if you put out here on the corners, so here's this and there's that and this. Now we go down here. Okay, so here's how he does it. So we get rid of that. We do a leaf block here. We do a dirt, temporary, and we do a leaf block here. So now with those in place, we do 2, 2, and another one up here. I don't think these will be important. Those are probably important the way he built the farm with no gas protection. But I think with the gas protection in place, we're not going to see a lot of high jumps. But that's okay. We will still put them here because it's a little bit of safety for our golem, right? Right. Let me explain the safety for the golem if you don't quite know, because I kind of explained it, but I haven't gotten deep yet. So what we're looking at, is a mistake. Oops. So now what we're looking at is in between this leaf block and this glass pane, there are only 2 open spots. In between this leaf block and this leaf block, there are only 2 open spots. A magma cube, a full size, the big boys, need 2.1 blocks to fit in between. So if there's 2 blocks there and 2 blocks there, magma cube can't jump and hit our golem. And from experience, they can jump pretty darn high, so it's good to have that little bit of protection for them, for the golem. So let's go get some more glass. And there was one more thing I wanted to grab. Oh, bone meal. Glass and bone meal. I seem to have moved my notebook. Dang it. Home is, I don't know, somewhere near 0, 0. It's closer to 0, 0 than it is to here. And let's see, I think I headed directly north, so let's head directly south. I say directly, it wasn't exact, but here we go. Whew. Okay, so I got a more reliable notebook here in my hand. I'm going to write these coordinates down. Glass and bone meal. It's always fun getting lost, isn't it? Well, let's grab the bone meal and do some dangerous stuff. Oh, I needed to give it a signal too. Okay, so it looks like all he does, and I say looks like because I don't think he covered it in the video anywhere, but it looks like all he does is right behind this block here, he has an observer clock running, and it never turns off. So let's dump my inventory a bit because I got a lot of junk in my inventory right now. Let's keep my temporary blocks. Let's keep that. And of course the bone meal, because we're going to have to get in there and bone meal that soon. But then we need a couple of observers. Let's just do that and see if that works. So let's see here if we do bump. Turn that one around the other way. And the crafter's going. Yay. So now we just need to test it by being more than 28 blocks away. So let's come to one of these corners here. Go out a little ways and go straight up. I think we have a working farm. Yep, there we are. Nice. That works. Okay. I don't even know why I need it covered, but I just feel better with it covered, you know. To be honest, it's we're in the Nether, and phantoms don't spawn in the Nether, so we're probably okay. But like I said, I just feel better with a little bit of something over my head since we're in hardcore mode. When I'm on regular, I really don't care a lot about the possibles of dying during AFK sessions. Oh my. Oh, they spawned up top. How'd they do that? Oh, they probably jumped up top. Oh, geez, and they're jumping off the sides too. I think we're going to have to put some sides on this farm. Oh, that's what it was. So there's more building to do. There's leaves. So the leaves are going to help with the pack spawning. Basically, we're going to go, we don't have a lot of leaves, so what we're going to do is we're going to put as many rows as we can, up to and including, I think, 4. I'll have to go back and look at his video. It might be only 2 or 3, but I don't think we're going to have the leaves to get there. We only have another 2 stacks past this one that we're working on. And I don't feel like going and farming leaves. And for pack spawning, I'm not too awful worried about, you know, making it exactly perfect. And oh God, it's the most optimized farm ever. I'm just not worried about it. I like optimized farms, and I will do my best, but going and farming leaves is not exactly riveting content. Nice. I don't see anything spawning below, which is good. And then we just have the farm is going crazy. Oh, that's awesome. What do you guys think? But yeah, thanks for watching today. If you like the content, like, subscribe, you know, push some buttons, do some comments. Commenting in the on the videos also helps me know what you're looking for in the future. I've got some plans to do this farm. Obviously, you know, this one's done. But then from this, I want to springboard into other farms. Obviously, the gold farm is the main one. But when I was putting this farm together, I realized that the best way to kill magma cubes would have been wither roses. Well, I don't have a wither skulls to get a wither, But I do know really good methods of getting wither roses once you're flush with some things. So in the future, there's also a chicken farm. Yep. I know. We're eating carrots. We're eating good. But chicken farm will give me eggs, and eggs will give me the ability to shoot, to fill a chamber with chickens, and then summon the wither. Yeah, it's fun. I like doing that, and that gives you a ton of roses, and it's really cool. It's really cool. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time in Hardcore Minecraft.